4 days before her brother Lazarus had died. And now Martha faces Jesus, the one upon whom she had placed all her fragile hopes. Listen as we read from John chapter 11. "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." But what Martha says next tells us that she's not ready to believe that all hope is lost. Listen to her. "But even now I know that whatever you ask God, God will give you." It's not hard to recognize the faith that gives Martha the confidence to speak these words. But it's not enough for Jesus. Martha has recognized that Jesus has a connection with God, and she is confident that God will honor that connection. But what she doesn't understand yet is that Jesus is in fact God, and that if she asks him in faith, he can give her brother back to her. So Jesus nudges her faith forward with these words: "Your brother will rise again." These words are not meant merely to comfort Martha. Jesus is leading her to the realization that he personally can fulfill the promise. But Martha shows that she hasn't yet caught what Jesus is trying to teach her when she answers, "I know that he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day." Jesus knows that the reality of who he is too much for Martha to realize on her own, but he also knows that she is ready to learn the truth. So he tells her, "I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, though he may die, he shall live. And whoever lives and believes in me shall never die." Do you hear what Jesus is saying to Martha? He's saying, I'm the answer to your troubles. I'm the one that can breathe life into the lifeless. I am your Savior. I am your comfort. I am your hope, not just today, not just with this problem, but for every minute of every day and for every burden you will ever bear. Jesus makes the same promise to us today. And just like Jesus asked Martha that day, he asks us today, do you believe? Jesus is already the one you need. All that is needed is for you to say, "Yes, Lord, I believe." And if you say those words with an honest heart, with an obedient heart, Jesus will be able to work miracles in your life, and he will lead you into a life filled to overflowing with the abundance of the love of God. I'm Pastor John Claiborne, and I want to thank you for joining us for this Ministry Minute. And now I want to invite you to take the next step and come and share a service with us at Danbury Bethel Seventh-day Adventist Church. We're not hard to find. Just follow Route 53 south from Danbury, Connecticut until you come to 67 Turkey Plain Road, Bethel, Connecticut. Services are every Saturday morning beginning at 9:30 a.m. for Bible classes and at 11 a.m. for the Divine Service. We would love for you to be our guest this Sabbath. Thank you again for listening to this Ministry Minute, and may God richly bless you.